makes it up to Armando by giving him a Mr. Beast hoodie, and we see that they have indeed been murdered, and their ghosts roam the private jet now.
He orchestrated it. Jimmy, what a sick joke.
Pretty basic Mr. Beast video. If Armando stays on the jet for 100 days, he gets to keep it.
If any part of your body touches the ground outside this plane, the video ends and you lose this private jet.
Which is great, right? Or is it?
Ah! Damn it! I screamed and you didn't even stop the door?
Yeah.
Easy, Armando. Armando didn't get the memo that Slippin' Jimmy is a bit of a sociopath and kind of an egomaniac.
But not our Jimmy. Couldn't be precious Jimmy.
You may not think you are, but you're poking the bear a little bit. Jimmy's the type that expects tribute. And if not, he will accept blood.
Jimmy, there's no shower, no bed, there's no real kitchen. Overall, pretty good.
That's not where I thought he was heading with that sentence.
Again, you're not getting it, Armando. He wants you to suffer, and if you're not, he will make you. Jimmy approaches Armando with the first of many side deals. So he can have a shower, which is... the guy's been cleaning himself with wet wipes. Or he can have 50 grand. Now that triggers something in Armando's head. He starts realizing this is gonna cost him. A private jet is not just a private jet. There's a lot that goes with it. So these side deals are basically ways for Armando to keep this thing housed in street legal. And Slippin' Jimmy's gotta go in and try and pull at your heartstrings a little bit.
If he does end up winning, he can actually afford to keep it and make his family's dreams come true.
Why are they showing it like this? What, are they dead?
That military service helped me prepare for this. Always started with being excited and being happy to be there. Then you get into your groove, and then you hate your life and all your life choices.
Okay, so that's why they made that animation. Because this guy is going to Chris Benoit his family. Jimmy knows it.
I'm treating myself to a feastable.
They give this man feastables because of course they do, because enough is never enough. Now this kid shows up, and I can't for the life of me figure out why I hate this kid so bad. Armando's been talking about how he can't really find the sweet spot at night. He can't sleep very comfortably at all. So that's kind of driving him nuts. Have you ever gone without sleep? It's maddening. So obviously Slippin' Jimmy is gonna use this to his advantage a little bit. So for the next side deal, he gets either an inflatable bed, which will change everything for him, or a mystery box, which is valued at $250K. But it's a mystery. Jimmy comes and knocks on the door. Armando is like, come on in. Jimmy's like, nah, motherfucker, you come out here and you address me. Kiss the ring. Armando's telling him, you know, he can't even fly this thing. It's a danger for him to be without sleep. Jimmy don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
You think this is bad? This chicanery? He's done worse.
And he wants to know what the deal is. What do you want? This or that. Armando makes what I would think is the right call and just goes for the inflatable bed. Who gives a fuck? But he misses out on what turns out to be a Lamborghini, which, again, he would have had to pay. He could have sold it, but he would have had to house that thing, get it street legal too.
It's like winning the lottery. Probably be the worst thing that ever happened to me. Good thing I never...
He declined the Lamborghini.
Okay, his loss.
No, fuck that guy. Armando, you made the right choice. After the side deal, Jimmy has to play more power moves. So now Armando can only fly when Jimmy cracks that whip. I bet you wish you would have opened the fucking door now. But Jimmy tells him that he's got to keep practicing because he's up for the biggest challenge of his piloting career. By Mr. Beast. Fuck. Now, in all honesty, I couldn't draw this map that well just by memory at all. But it's very clear that Armando is fucking losing it. The thing Armando has been missing and thinking about a lot is real food, because he's been living on this shitty canned airplane stuff. Jimmy shows up with another thing of airplane food because Armando only has a day of food left, which I totally thought Jimmy was just gonna starve his ass for a Tesla or something. This week's offer is he gets a phone with just DoorDash, but he can DoorDash anything. But there's a living thing in a box that has to live with him for a day. He's probably pretty psyched to have some company. So obviously, that's what he does. It's this fucking kid. Why do I want to hit him so bad?
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry!
Tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
Turns out, this kid is pretty fucking awesome. He starts DoorDashing with Armando, and they get a whole bunch of stuff to make it like a little home. This does not please Slippin' Jimmy. He's kind of pissed.
Jimmy! He defecated through a sunroof!
So we will see. This kid is not long for this world, unfortunately. And now they gotta get rid of this shit so the prince can ride comfortably. He also uses this as an opportunity to plug his other videos because enough is never enough.
They actually did fly down to the Florida Keys, which I just found out when I watched this video, literally right now.
This kid is gonna end up in Jimmy's Beast Animal Bay if he keeps it up. Between DoorDash and the inflatable bed, Armando's locked in now. He's got it all, basically. Except he obviously misses his family. Jimmy says that whenever he destroys a man's psyche, it's always the solitude that gets to him first.
I wanted him to have some company, but I was deep in the jungle exploring ancient temples.
Yeah, he wanted him to have company, but instead he just took the opportunity to make more money, because enough isn't enough. Now there's this cute bit where they basically give him a free little vacation with the boys, because obviously he's not going to pay money to hang out with these guys.
The day after a check-in is the hardest, kind of coming down from all that.
I felt that. It's like when the sun's coming up, the birds are chirping, you just licked the last bit of cocaine off the plate and you got to go to work in 3 hours.
I just want to cuddle with my wife.
Girl! I'm joking. I'm sure being cramped up has fucked with his hormones quite a bit. But it was a bit zesty. They make a phone call to his family, and I could see totally just tearing up immediately.
Welcome to my house. Well, okay.
Feastables.
Okay, so the first place she went just happened to be the Feastable. Jimmy, get the fuck out of here, man.
What a sick joke!
Unfortunately, these moments are always fleeting.
But these moments are always fleeting. Why are you being so dramatic? Did you have them executed, Jimmy? You're the one that's fleeting it.
Ever since he was 9, always the same. Couldn't keep his hands out of the cash drawer.
He makes it up to Armando by giving him a Mr. Beast hoodie. And we see that they have indeed been murdered, and their ghosts roam the private jet now.
The walls are starting to cave in a little bit.
The walls are starting to cave in. AKA, he just keeps hitting his head on the same shit. That was probably from the first week. Now Armando's all going crazy, but to be honest, if you recorded me constantly, it would take me not an hour and a half to start doing some weird shit. Armando kind of knows what the next side hustle is going to be, because he knows the last thing that he needs is space. So it's going to be space or something else. And it turns out to be that or 50K.
The only thing I needed was space.
The only thing I need is a yes or a no.
I like that. That's good.
What a little bitch. Armando ends up taking the space, but Jimmy's got to plug another video because enough isn't enough. And oh yeah, Feastables, in case you forgot, a full-blown commercial. Also, eating Feastables helps child labor. Now Armando is thriving, so Slippin' Jimmy cannot have that. So he's got to fuck with his mind a bit, and they leave him clueless for 10 days. When they explain this next challenge, he's got 10 days to hit 10 different coordinates in the private jet, no matter what. If he does that, he gets 50K, which, in the grand scheme of things, is not gonna be enough for him. But they're making it sound like it's this end-all, be-all.
And then this happened.
Oh, well that's not good.
And due to maintenance, Armando was forced to spend the night in Denver.
Jimmy fucked with it.
He'll never change.
But in the end, Armando does the impossible and accomplishes his task. And we get a great DoorDash commercial because enough isn't enough. At this point, Armando is done with these fucking commercials. He's got the whole, he's done it. 100 days. He's about to be all done. But what do you think they're going to do? Now he could take the jet, walk away, or he can spend another 100 days for $500,000.
I miss my family, but I don't have to worry about them because they've got a really good support network.
Is that a weird thing to say? I feel like that's a weird thing to say. He says a $500,000 is going to pay for everything. I mean, maybe for a while. Anybody who plays GTAV knows that you get hit regularly.
Another 100 days for $500,000.
Another 100 days from your family.
Jimmy is an entity, and that guy is dead.
Before you tell me your choice, bring them out, Tariq.
Come on, babe, we did this!
I'm not crying, okay? I'm allergic to jerks.
The wife overhears Jimmy saying numbers, and this absolute keeper says, nah, fuck that, come on home.
No, say no! Whatever it is, say no!
Maybe she just hates her kids or something terrible like that.
I've been through enough!
I don't know. If you did like the video, please do hit that like button. If you didn't, the dislike button's right next to it. If you have something to add or just want to call me a prick, please do comment. And subscribers, more than welcome and wanted desperately. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.